Bonjour, bonjour. Nous allons regarder la météo. We're going to listen to the weather report. My family used to be obsessed with la météo. Faut voir la météo. We've got to see the weather report. Okay, le temps. Le temps means time, but it also means the weather. Faire. Let's conjugate it first in the present tense. Je fais. Tu fais. Il, elle, on fait. Nous faisons. Vous faites. Ils, elles font. Ainsi font les petites marionnettes. Faire is about the most handy, do you get it? DIY, handy verb in terms of expressions. It's used for over 100 of them, including le temps, the weather, le sport, and la musique. Le temps. Be careful how you pronounce this. It's pronounced le temps. You cannot hear the M or the P or the S. Le temps, the weather. Le temps. Temps. Let's talk about the weather. How would you say that? Parlons du temps. Temps. Everyone's favourite subject. Always a lifesaver if the power to make conversation leaves you. If the cat has your tongue. The weather is a doing word in French because it uses faire. With the weather, we have to get all snooty and impersonal with the impersonal il. Here's our snooty il. This il doesn't mean he. It usually means it in English. It's used with the third person singular conjugation, just as il and elle is anyway. For example, il fait beau. It's doing beautiful. It's a nice day. Okay, other examples that use this impersonal il is il pleut. It's raining. Il neige. It's snowing. Il gèle. It's freezing. Il faut. It's necessary. Il y a. There is or there are. Il est 5 heures. It's 5 of the clock. 5 o'clock. Il manque de l'argent. There's some money missing. Il reste des pâtes. There's some pasta left remaining. Il s'agit de. This means lots of funny things. It can mean it's about. It's a question of. It concerns. The aim is. And il vaut mieux. Il vaut mieux partir. It's better to leave. Vaut comes from valoir. Okay, vaut comes from valoir. It's more worthwhile leaving. Let's use some expressions with il fait un temps. Superbe. Il fait un temps superbe. Il fait un temps splendide ici en Bretagne. These are the sort of things you can write on your postcard. Il fait un temps magnifique. Il fait un temps idéal pour faire un pique-nique. Il fait un temps incroyable. Incroyable. We have our pig flying. When pigs fly, I'll believe it. It's incredible. I don't believe it. Il fait un temps très partagé. Okay, we would say mixed weather. They would say shared weather. Il fait un temps abominable. We have our abominable snowman, the Yeti here. Il fait un temps affreux. Awful. This poor girl. It sounds like afro, but I like afro. It's not awful, but it sounds like afro. Il fait un temps affreux. Il fait un temps effroyable. Frightful. We've got a king, roi. We've got the word roi in the middle of it. Roi, frightful, a scared king. Effroyable. Il fait un temps de cochon. The French often swallow the de. Il fait un temps cochon. It's weather not fit for man or beast. We have a cochon here. Here's our beast instead of Nessie. Un temps de cochon. Il fait un temps d'été. summer weather. Il fait un temps d'hiver. Oof, it's winter weather. Il fait un temps de printemps. Spring is printemps. It's printing time in the spring when the flowers come out. We could do some flower printing. Il fait un temps de printemps. Il fait un temps d'automne. So in the UK we say autumn with our tummy. And the French go and use the name Tom, like Tom and Jerry, in the autumn, in the fall. If you want to say it in the past, you can choose between the perfect tense. The perfect tense, it's perfected, it's over, we're ticking it off our list with Mr. Efficient. Il a fait un temps. So that's more specific, it's more dramatic. Usually you will use the imperfect, where it doesn't matter when the action began in the past or finished. It's more zen, like this lady. She represents the imperfect. Il faisait un temps. Usually with the weather you will use the imperfect. It was superb weather this morning. Il a fait un temps superbe ce matin. Oh, il faisait un temps superbe ce matin. It was splendid weather in Brittany. Il a fait un temps splendide en Bretagne. Il faisait un temps splendide en Bretagne. The weather was magnificent yesterday. Il a fait un temps magnifique hier. Il faisait un temps magnifique hier. It was ideal weather for a picnic. Il a fait un temps idéal pour faire un pique-nique. You can even make it into a verb, pour pique-niquer. Il faisait un temps idéal pour faire un pique-nique, ou pour pique-niquer. The weather was unbelievable in Scotland. Il a fait un temps incroyable en Écosse. Il faisait un temps incroyable en Écosse. The weather was very mixed, very shared in Wales. Il a fait un temps très partagé au Pays de Galles. Il faisait un temps très partagé au Pays de Galles. Swallow the deux, Pays de Galles. It was abominable weather yesterday morning. Il a fait un temps abominable hier matin. Il faisait un temps abominable hier matin. It was awful weather in Provence. Awful. Awful affreux. Il a fait un temps affreux en Provence. Il faisait un temps affreux en Provence. The weather was frightful yesterday afternoon. The frightened king. Il a fait un temps effroyable hier après-midi. Il faisait un temps effroyable hier après-midi. The weather wasn't fit for man or beast or pigs. In English you'd say, it was pig weather. Il a fait un temps de cochon. Il faisait un temps de cochon. Swallow your deux. It was summer weather. Oh, it was winter weather. Il a fait un temps d'été. Il a fait un temps d'hiver. Il faisait un temps d'été. Il faisait un temps d'hiver. It was spring or autumn weather. Print your flowers in the spring. Il a fait un temps de printemps. Il a fait un temps d'automne. Il faisait un temps de printemps, d'automne. D'accord, we're going to go back to our impersonal expressions and use them in the past. Le temps au passé. It was a nice day. Il a fait beau. Tick. Il faisait beau. It was nice. It rained all day. Il a plu toute la journée. When all day implies all day long, the wheels on the bus go round and round. All day long, toute la journée. It was raining. Wasing and wering using the imperfect, as does used to or would. All day long. Il pleuvait toute la journée. It snowed all day long. Il a neigé toute la journée. It was snowing, using the imperfect, used to snow, would snow all day, when I were a lad. Il neigeait toute la journée. It was freezing yesterday. Il a gelé hier. Il gelait hier. Le temps, the weather. We are going to be using that impersonal il and fait. Il fait. Beau. What do you think it means? Il fait beau. It's beautiful. It's nice weather. Il fait bon. This isn't often taught, but you hear it a lot when people talk about the weather, and people talk about the weather a lot. Il fait bon. It's nice. It's warm. It's t-shirt weather. Il fait bon. Imagine a t-shirt with bon on. Il fait doux. D-O-U-X. Doux. It's mild. We've got a pint of mild there. Doux. It's mild. Isn't it mild? We only use that really when we're talking about the weather in English. Il fait soleil. It's sunny. Il fait mauvais. Bad weather. Il fait chaud. Hot. Il fait froid. Cold. Il fait jour. Have a guess. That's how you say it's daytime, it's light. Il fait nuit. It's nighttime, it's dark. Il fait sombre. Okay, it's dark, it's gloomy. Your sombrero creates some darkness for you. Thank you, David, for that one. Sombre. Il fait gris. It's grey out there. Il fait sec. It's dry. Il fait lourd. It's heavy. Il fait lourd. Il fait humide. Remember, H is never pronounced in French. Humide. Humid. Il fait blah 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 degrés. So even with temperature, il fait so many degrees. Il fait du vent. Like ventilator, making wind. It's windy. To say what, as in what, noun in French, you use quel. The weather is temps. Quel temps fait-il? What's the weather like? New York, New York. What's the weather like in New York? Quel temps fait-il à New York? What's the weather like in England? Quel temps il fait en Angleterre? So lots of people are taught fait-il, which is fine. Quel temps fait-il? But you don't have to do the inversion. You can say quel temps il fait. You can even say quel temps est-ce qu'il fait en Angleterre. C'est comme vous voulez. It's as you wish. Outside, we've got our dwarf here. Our dwarf is outside because outside is dehors. Dehors, like dwarf, dehors. What's the weather like outside? Quel temps fait-il dehors? H is not pronounced. Dehors, dehors, not dehors. It sounds like one word. Dehors. What's the weather like today? Quel temps il fait aujourd'hui? What's the weather like this afternoon? Quel temps fait-il cet après-midi? What's the weather like tomorrow? Quel temps fait-il demain? What's the weather like where you are? Addressing to. Quel temps il fait où tu es? Okay, monkey, where? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Where's the monkey? What's the weather like where you are? Addressing vous. Quel temps fait-il où vous êtes? What's the weather like outside where you are? Addressing to. Quel temps il fait dehors où tu es? Or fait-il? What's the weather like outside where you are? Addressing vous. Quel temps fait-il dehors où vous êtes? It sounds a bit daft, doesn't it, saying what's the weather like outside, as if you can have weather inside. But actually, if you want to say it's cold in this room, you still use il fait chaud, il fait froid. It's nice weather. Il fait beau. You can add on temps. Most people don't, but you can if you like. Il fait beau temps. Is the weather nice today? Il fait beau aujourd'hui? Il fait beau temps aujourd'hui? It's nice weather outside today. Il fait beau dehors aujourd'hui. It's nice weather, so I want to go outside and read this book. Il fait beau, donc ou alors, je veux aller dehors et lire ce livre. To sunbathe is to take a bath of sun. Prendre un bain de soleil, un bain de soleil. You can swallow your de. It's nice weather, so I want to go outside and sunbathe. Il fait beau, donc ou alors, je veux aller dehors et prendre un bain de soleil. Qu'est-ce qu'il fait bon! What's being said here? Comme il fait bon! How warm it is! What lovely weather we're having. How would you say it's warm or it's nice outside today? T-shirt weather. Il fait bon dehors aujourd'hui. How mild it is with your exclamation using qu'est-ce qu'il or comme. Qu'est-ce qu'il fait doux? Comme il fait doux. It's mild outside today. Il fait doux dehors aujourd'hui. It's sunny. Il fait soleil. Sometimes you hear il fait du soleil. Sometimes you'll even hear il y a du soleil. It's sunny here in New York today. Il fait soleil ici à New York aujourd'hui. Is it sunny where you are? Addressing to. Il fait soleil où tu es? They often say there where you are. Il fait soleil là où tu es? It's not often sunny here. Il ne fait pas souvent soleil ici. It's bad weather. Il fait mauvais. Il fait mauvais temps. Is the weather bad today? Il fait mauvais aujourd'hui? Il fait mauvais temps aujourd'hui? It's bad weather outside today. Il fait mauvais dehors aujourd'hui. Mauvais temps dehors aujourd'hui. It's bad weather, so I don't want to go outside. Il fait mauvais, donc, ou alors, je ne veux pas aller dehors. It's bad weather, so I can't go outside and sunbathe and take a bath of sun. Il fait mauvais, donc, ou alors, je ne peux pas aller dehors et prendre un bain de soleil. It's hot. Il fait chaud. It's very hot. Il fait très chaud. It's very hot here in Saint-Tropez today. Il fait très chaud ici à Saint-Tropez aujourd'hui. Is it hot where you are using tu? Il fait chaud où tu es, or là où tu es, there where you are. How hot it is today. Qu'est-ce qu'il fait chaud aujourd'hui? Comme il fait chaud aujourd'hui. It's cold. Il fait froid. It's cold at their place. Il fait froid chez eux ou chez elles. It's very cold. Let's use our cow very. Il fait vachement froid. It's so cold today. Il fait si froid aujourd'hui. Il fait tellement froid aujourd'hui. How cold it is today. Qu'est-ce qu'il fait froid aujourd'hui? Comme il fait froid aujourd'hui. It's daytime, it's light. Il fait jour. Is it already daytime? Il fait déjà jour. It's nighttime, it's dark. Il fait nuit. Is it already nighttime? Il fait déjà nuit? Ooh, it's gloomy, it's dark here. Under this sombrero. Il fait sombre ici. It's quite gloomy at his house. Il fait assez sombre chez lui. It's very grey today. Il fait très gris aujourd'hui. It was very grey yesterday. Il a fait très gris hier. Il faisait très gris hier. It used to be very dry over there. Used to be is also the imperfect. Il faisait très sec là-bas. How heavy it is today. Muguet. Qu'est-ce qu'il fait lourd aujourd'hui? Comme il fait lourd aujourd'hui. What's the weather like? Using our interrogative adjective quel. Is our policeman interrogating? What now? Quel temps fait-il? It's humid. Il fait humide. It's too humid to go out. Il fait trop humide pour sortir. So you can join that P to humide because of the silent H. Trop humide. It's always humid there. Il fait toujours humide là. It's always humid over there. Il fait toujours humide là-bas. How much? How many? Combien? And if you want to say how many of something, combien de? How many degrees is it? Il fait combien de degrés? It's 25 degrees today outside. Il fait 25 degrés dehors. Another way of saying outside is à l'extérieur. À l'extérieur. Quite common as well. It's 16 degrees inside. So if outside is à l'extérieur, what's inside? Il fait 16 degrés à l'intérieur. You can even use degrés for the alcohol percentage in your wine. Il fait combien de degrés ce vin? It's windy. Il fait du vent. It's too windy. Il fait trop de vent. Trop de vent. What's to fly or to steal? Voler. A kite is un cerf-volant. Un cerf-volant. Which is weird because un cerf is a stag. So you have to imagine a flying stag on a string. Un cerf-volant. Great! It's windy today. Let's fly this kite up to the highest height. Super! Il fait du vent aujourd'hui. Volant ce cerf-volant. Et voilà! You can talk to French people all day long now. Toute la journée. About the weather. Du temps. Merci beaucoup. À la prochaine fois.